One more, the noblest, the best. இவ்வளோலாம் டெவலப் பண்றது எதுக்கு? All the first three we develop for what? To the fourth one. What is the fourth one? The unseen thread that keeps the unseen string that keeps the beads together. There is an unseen string that keeps the beads together. Sutre Manigana Iva. That unseen string called dharma, how it keeps the entire thing together. Intellect is needed for. Because it's not visible. The beads are visible, isn't it? The flowers are chaotic. There is the string that makes it into a garland, isn't it? There is the string that makes it into a beautiful garland. Similarly, this beautiful thing of life, there is a beautiful harmony in life. There is an extraordinary harmony in life. That extraordinary harmony is maintained by that unseen thing. That unseen thing is called dharma. The vital role of intellect. Summarize. First, repeat, I keep forgetting. Randomly I keep saying something. First thing, intellect is for assessment. Rendavathu, cause and effect. Third, what you see is not what it is. Very elementary, superficial. The real role of the intellect comes in only at the fourth. What is the fourth? The capacity to see the unseen string that is holding the beads together. Everything is held together. The fact that everything is held together means there is something that is unseen that is holding it together. Intellect goes down to that unseen. Intellect goes down to that unseen. When you go down to that unseen, become a spiritual person. You become a spiritual person. You can call religious person, you can call spiritual person, you can call dharmic person, you can call Vedantic person. Any word you use doesn't matter. The fourth vital role of the intellect is to see the string. There is that string, unseen it is. There is that unseen thing. It is holding everything. So you see everything held together. You see everything held together. There is a beautiful order. There is a beautiful harmony. Wherever you see an order and harmony, you understand something is holding it together. That factor that holds everything together in harmony, that factor that everything that holds together is called dharma. In the language of intellect, you call it dharma. In the language of emotion, you call it God. Both are one and the same. They will follow. In the language of intellect, you call it karma. In the language of bhakti, in the language of emotion, you call it God. Doesn't matter which word you use, but understand there is something that is holding it together. To that factor that is holding everything together, you prostrate, you go down, and you allow yourself to be guided by that. You allow yourself to be guided by that. Not operating on the deadly combination of intelligence Intelligence, emotions, and guide. Those two combination guides the actions, the choices. There is this thing, intellect on the one side, and there is this thing, combination of these three on one side. Intellect is so powerless now. The மூணு thing பார்த்த உடனே intellect is collapsed. Strength இல்ல. The current state of the intellect is so weak, so powerless in front of these three. What can help you to manage these three? Shastra comes and says, the Vedanta, the Vedas, the Shastras comes and says, don't worry. How much ever these three can be overpowering, it can never overpower the truth. Shastra says, எவ்வளோ powerful are it. Let it be as powerful as Ravana also. Doesn't matter. Satyameva jayate nanritam satyena panta vidado devayanaka. Mundakopanishad. The Mundakopanishad says, Satyameva, truth alone prevails. Satyam. What is Satyam? That dharma is Satyam. That what you see is not what it is Satyam. Karma is Satyam. Everything has to be rightly understood is Satyam. Are you able to follow? This is Satyam, and this Satyam should guide you. This Satyam makes the intellect strong, and this intellect gets, this Satyam guides the intellect. Till the time the intellect becomes strong, what do you have to do? It looks like Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanavan Mam Prapatyate. Text in the Bhagavad Gita, Bahunam Janmanamante. What will be? What is our choice? What is it that we can do? As you are making an effort to understand all this, follow the Shastra, follow the command, temporarily follow the command till you become strong. You can't say, I will become strong by doing what you can never say, I can become strong by doing what I like to do. Don't tell me what to do, what not to do, sir. I don't like to hear that. But I want to be strong. It will never happen. As you are making an effort to strengthen your intellect, in the initial stages, temporarily, you need to follow the command of the Shastra. So temporarily, Shastra becomes an external intellect. Once you have internalized it, it becomes your own. At that time, it's called Buddhi. So, Buddhi and Shastra are. Now, from this, what do you understand? Buddhi and Shastra is one and the same. If it is external, it's called a Shastra. If it is internalized, it's called Buddhi. Again, I repeat. If it is external, it is known as Shastra. If it is digested and internalized, it becomes Buddhi. It means Buddhi and Shastra are one and the same. Till you internalize it, you depend on it as an external agent. Once you have internalized it, you become the embodiment of Shastra. You become the living Shastra. You become the living Shastra. You become the embodiment of Shastra. then it means you have an intellect. Therefore, in the thing, the vital role of the intellect, yes, it is Shastra that can make the intellect strong. Without the help of the Shastra, you can become intelligent. Without the help of the Shastra, you can be a very intelligent person. That is possible. That's why we go on distinguishing between intelligence and intellect. Intelligence, intellect, intelligence. What is the difference between intelligence? So, whenever from now on, if at all, whenever you hear the word intellect, what you should understand it as? Intellect the வார்த்தை கேட்டா, புத்தின்ற வார்த்தை கேட்டா, what you should understand it as? Huh? Then it has started to function. This is a very important understanding that you need to have as far as the intellect is concerned. Therefore, the vital role of the intellect, how you can rephrase the title? Chapter 5, vital role of the intellect. Based on this understanding, how can you rephrase the title? Correct. Ravi, what happened to him today? Vital role of the intellect means the vital role of the Shastra. For intellect and Shastra is one and the. But this is cheating, sir. We have never heard it like that. No, we never thought. We thought intellect means Shastra, Vana, something I do, I can just develop intellect. I don't have to come in contact with the Shastras at all. No. Intellect and Shastra are one and the